What's up, y'all? How you guys doing? I just wanted to come here and just say that today is April 30th. And, April was a really big month for me. I started tracking my macros and, excuse me, I started tracking my macros and that went really well. All month I stuck to the macros I created for myself just because I wanted structure and I didn't want to just be eating all willy-nilly. So I did that for a month. My water intake was great. And within the month of April, 30 days, I worked out 24 of those 30 days. We'll see what happens today if I can get that 25th workout in. But overall, I am proud of what I did this month, and I'm just going to keep the same energy and just take it up in May. So that is the update. All right, so as you can see, I already got something on my lip, but it is what it is. So this dish is fufu and soup. My mommy made it. Yo, the benefits of living at home, let me tell you. First of all, you ain't got to pay rent. I know that's not the case in everyone's household, but I don't have to pay rent. So we thank God. And sometimes they make food and you can just eat it without having to think about how they're going to feel when you eat their food. My mom loves when I eat her food. She made me some fufu and soup. So fufu can be made from anything. Not really anything, but this fufu was made from pounded yam. That's my favorite type of fufu. I'm not really a fan of the gari fufu because it's a little bit bitter for me. And the soup can be made in a multitude of ways. So the soup that I was eating that my mom made, this was like a vegetable soup. It had a bitter taste to it, but a good bitter taste. And then when you run out of the fufu, because you use the fufu to dip inside the soup, you just grab yourself a spoon and you just go to work. Stop filming me. All right, let's get into our topic. So recently, I got back into my fitness routine, and I'm so excited and so pumped to finally be back inside my gym regimen. Honestly, there's a lot of factors and things that were going on in my life that I just did not feel passionate about going to the gym anymore and working out or eating clean, somewhat clean, to the point that I was going hard in the paint. And then come August, I want to say there is something in August that I'm just I'm going to pull up to Burger King. And no shade to Burger King, but it's fast food. Pulled up to Burger King when I had chicken breast on me. I'll just get a chicken sandwich. That's healthy. Yeah. Anyways, I was pulling up to that place 1 to 3 times a day starting in September. And that's all I was eating. It was kind of really disgusting now that I think about it. And so if I ever want to wonder where did the weight come from, I know exactly where it came from. It ain't no mystery. You were pulling up to that spot left and right. And honestly, I wasn't one of those weird sad eaters or anything. I was just eating. I was bored. I need a challenge. I'm just let me just eat this food. I'll put on weight, don't matter. I need a challenge anyways. My mentality and my thinking, I swear, sometimes is just wild. But listen. It finally took me going to the doctor just to do my end of the year checkup. And then I had to get on the scale. I'm sure, I'll get on the scale. When they told me that number was 260, I'm what? I had to play it real cool. So I finished my appointment. Everything was fine, obviously, but that weight was in my head ding, 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 ding. I think it's time that you should probably get back into a fitness regimen. So I still played around with it because I just didn't want to get judged. The stigma of cutting weight, putting on weight is just too much. And then going around the people who see you at different sizes, I talked myself out of going to work out so many times. It's ridiculous. So I finally tried to start January 1st, 2020. And I got nervous about going into the gym that I would regularly go to in San Mateo. So I looked for a different gym in San Mateo. And I liked that gym. I liked when I walked in, nobody knew who I was. I liked that I was able to go straight to whatever cardio machine I needed to go to without meeting or knowing anyone along the way. Even when I would smile at people, they might smile, but they definitely didn't greet me like, hey, Quinta, oh, there she is. Perfect. I can grind in silence. So I was having a great time. And then my confidence started getting a little bit stronger. And I'm like, I don't want to drive all the way out my way to downtown San Mateo. I'm going to go and work out here at my home gym. And that's what I did. And nobody died. And I had a great time. And I had a great lift and a great cardio session. You know why? Because I knew where everything was, because I've been working out there since 2014. So the moral of the story is nobody really cares about the craziness that you go through in life. And I don't say that in a negative way. I say that in a positive way. I feel that we get in our feelings and our emotions and feel like we're going to get judged when we get into certain situations, when really we should just have the freedom to live and be. Oh, next side note. Remember when I said I was like 260 or something in December? Already way heavier than anything I've ever been. Yeah, your girl shot up to 280. I wanted to get to 300. I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted to get to 300 just to say I did it. But I realized that that's not a good idea. And the way my knees were feeling, ooh, girl. Yeah, no. So I think I started on the Monday of Martin Luther King weekend, and I worked out once. And then I got back up February 1st and I worked out more. And then in March, I worked out more. And in April, I worked out 24 of 30 days. Yay! So, it's all a journey. It's all a process. But I know that if I just put my best foot forward, I'm always going to come out on top. I believe that we really need to have a lot of self-confidence to do big things that we want to do in life. And if you don't have that confidence in yourself, it's going to be hard to do the goals that you set out for yourself. So just believe in yourself a little bit and then a lot bit. And even if you don't believe that you can or think that you can, lie to yourself. Tell yourself that you can and you will. Tell yourself that you're able and you will. And keep telling that to yourself until you believe it. Because you know what? You will do it. It will happen. It can happen. And all you have to do is make the decision to start. Now, aren't you glad you got some food and ate with me?